Are ofella kai. Kgaole fisha bana sekolo.
Ka Father's Day.
I will shield them for as long as I can. Or papa o na le absent. Hey, mama ga o be a bethwa. Hey, tšhelete ne sego. Hey, wena o tlhokile dieta. Heal. My business is the same age as my divorce.
Ooh.
They are the same age.
Sure.
You can do your hairline and you can take hair from anywhere.
Even my private parts?
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel La Vie is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs.
Hi everyone, this is the Working Wife, the Working Woman podcast, and I'm your host, Promise Magunyane. This podcast is really about women working, women doing it for themselves. I always say it's good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Today we've got another installment, and before I tell you about another installment, we have a sister podcast called O Narrative Podcast. It's about marriage and family dynamics, and it airs on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. on the very same channel. And this one, it airs on Sundays at 6 p.m. I really just primarily sit with women here, doing it in all industries, all types of businesses, all careers. And today I've got another beautiful lady. We've been talking now because we spoke for a good 10 minutes non-stop. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. You look so gorgeous.
Thank
you.
Very
also look gorgeous.
Lovely.
So today I am sitting with Dr. What is your name?
Kgoale.
Is that your name?
Yeah, Kgoale is my name. My surname is Moabelo.
Oh, so you're Dr. Moabelo on paper?
From the HPCSA, I'm Dr. Moabelo. But on social media, I prefer Dr. Kgoale. You know, say names come and go. Yeah.
I think we're going to just talk a little bit about that as well, because that is part of your journey as a woman, as an ex-wife. Are you officially an ex-wife?
Yes.
Okay. Before we get there, I was saying, we're going to start with icebreakers. Ne? Just a few of them at the top of my head.
Okay.
The first one, are you a morning or a night person?
Night.
Oh, I can tell you're a night person.
That's why I was late. You know, my friend was telling me, you should have done this at night.
Yeah.
I would have been on time. Yeah.
And second one, if you would teach one skill on something, one class on something to women, what would you teach and why?
I would teach women how to talk. I know how to talk. I'm very articulate.
Yeah, very.
And it's making me and open so many doors for me. And I feel that with every skill that you have, you must be able to speak about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's powerful. That's true. And that comes with a lot of confidence as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So you must be able to sell yourself.
Yes.
And to sell yourself through your voice, through your confidence. Yeah.
Yeah. One book that you have read that changed your life. Could be a long time ago or now.
The 5 Love Languages.
Oh.
Because it really made me find me in all relationships to show people how to love me. It can be a friend, it can be a lover, it can be my daughter, it can be my sister, but how to love me, you know? And words of affirmation.
I was about to ask, what is your love language?
Words of affirmation. I mean, tell me. Tell me. Lie to me then.
Yes.
If you have
to. Say something.
You can't just keep quiet. No, lie to me. Okay. I'm so naive.
Nice. Last one. Why is it important for women to work, whether they're inside marriages or outside marriages?
It gives them freedom. There's nothing more powerful than being free.
Yeah.
Free to get what you want, free to say what you want.
Mm.
You know, let's say you want to buy that Le Creuset pot,
Yeah.
but your husband feels sorry, what's a
waste.
bigger whatever pot, you know, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Then I'll get it.
Yes, because I
Just
can.
because I can.
Yeah.
And I'm not disrespecting you, but I can do it. So let me, why not?
Yeah, because I
So
want to.
Yeah, it gives them freedom.
That's powerful. Anyway, tell my people who you are. I know you, you know, and most probably they know you. Just tell them who you are and what you do.
I'm Dr. Kgoale. I'm a medical doctor. I graduated from Medunsa. Now it's called Sefako Makgato. Many years ago. And I knew from the day that I qualified that I want to be a businesswoman. And I don't want to work for anyone. And that's exactly what I did. From my infancy of my career, if I should put it that way, I opened a private practice and I've been a GP for many years.
Yeah.
And the beauty industry bug bit me. And I thought, I look beautiful. Why can't I sell beauty, you know? And that's why I am now. I'm in medical aesthetics and I'm giving people confidence, changing their lives, making them a better version of themselves, both inside and out. You know, you can look beautiful outside, but it starts from the inside. You know, in my consultation room, I would really get to know and find out how you feel on the inside and what will this bring to you, you know, and that's what I do. I'm in medical aesthetics and I'm loving it and I wouldn't do anything else.
Yeah. You come off as a confident person, you know, the way you are sitting, the way you are speaking, you know. Have you always been a confident person? And you are projecting yourself as well. When you
I
speak.
think so, Promise. I think I have. Because, and I my confidence really, I have only my parents to thank for it. I can never be thankful enough to them with the little that they had. I mean, my mom is a teacher. My dad is a policeman, you know. We can only look at the salary scale and think, then why did they take me to one of the best schools in Gauteng, which is still the best schools in Gauteng now. And that gave me the voice to, like, in my education, honestly, from grade 1 to matric, it really built my confidence.
Yeah.
I can dikolo tsa makgowa di a thusha, guys.
Confidence tsa bana. That's true.
Yes, you're paying for the confidence because it really opens doors, and that's why I talk the way I talk. That's why I carry myself the way I carry myself, because of the investment my parents made in my education. And that's where it started.
Yeah.
Everything else came thereafter.
You must have been a bright child for you to study medicine. Did you study medicine?
Yes. I
To study medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was, but having gone to those schools there.
Yeah.
And
what schools are those?
I went to JP High School for Girls. It's in Joburg.
So you left where you originally from?
I'm from Limpopo. I was about to say that. I'm from Limpopo, ne?
Sure.
Matlala. This was my life.
Yeah.
In primary school and high school. January, we come to Gauteng. We are living in suburbs and schooling with these rich kids, obviously. And then school holidays. On the day the school closes, my dad is at the gate of the school waiting for me. Rakai?
Hi. Yeah.
I would stay there, school, come back. So that's how I did it.
Yeah.
And I think that also helped me because I could live in two worlds.
Balance.
Rich,
whatever,
rurally. Balancing it, and it's really, and I'm doing that for my kids as well. Now if it's school holidays and my kids and we're not going anywhere, give me 10 break next week.
Yes.
Oh my
gosh, I hate the midterm breaks because they happen so quick. Before you know it, they are on a break.
So to get that balance, we are playing outside. We are eating this. Koko is cooking the brown beans and why is there no meat, mommy?
Yeah.
It gives that balance of how we are raised. I mean, we cannot be raised only in urban areas.
urban
We need a
areas.
foundation to remind us where we come from.
I love
so
that.
really, I'm really proud of that, and it's something I feel it also helped me to be where I am
Yeah.
and understand people the way I understand people and engage with people the way I engage with people.
Yeah.
So I want that for my kids as well.
So who was working this site? Your dad or your mom or both
No,
of them?
both of them were in Limpopo.
Okay.
But I was very privileged. My mom's sister
Okay.
had a house this side. I think she also, my mom and her sisters, they knew. They always, I think, because of their narrative, their marriages also failing,
Yeah.
and them working, them being, you know how our mothers are, the leaders of the family. Ki bona ba berekang, ki bona ba, you know,
Dimbogoto.
Kimbogoto, yes. So they always knew to give our kids a future and a voice in the future, we need to give them an education. So my mama in Gauteng
Yeah.
from very long ago. She had a flat and then she bought a house. So whenever you are sent the side. Whenever you're sent the side to come and get an education. So
I love
they had a
that.
house there. So we would all stay there. They raised us basically. That's where we stayed.
Because I really truly believe in taking the kids, not necessarily believing in it, but if you've got the opportunity to take your kids out of the hood, out of the village, to give them a better view of life in the urban, like do that, you know? And this is how you came out.
Not bad.
Not bad. Something we can work with.
Yeah, they can, I mean, I can bad. But
Anyway, are you a firstborn daughter, siblings? What are your family dynamics?
My family dynamics, well, I'm a firstborn daughter out of 3 kids. I've got a younger brother and my sister. The last born is my sister. And yeah, I'm the leader.
Yeah.
I'm a deputy mom. I'm Peter.
Yes.
And if I don't laula you,
Yeah.
you're going to be out of order.
Yeah, I know better than you.
Yeah. I've lived.
Yeah.
I always tell them I've lived 5 years, 10 years before I deserve to lead you because I've
Yes.
lived before you. I know.
I know. After this conversation, I'm going to have a conversation with Kanye, and she leads this movement, the firstborn daughters. What do you think about being a firstborn daughter? What are the highs and the lows? Or you just like, it's whatever, it's just a number. Is there any significance of being or the load of being a firstborn daughter?
You're a mom. I'm a deputy mom. I've raised my siblings. You know,
Yeah.
there were years where even when we were schooling this side, I had to take care of my brother.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They also school this side.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Only my younger sister didn't come. Mama na feel but she schooled at home, boarding schools in Popo. But yeah, my brother also came this side. When my sister matriculated, came to varsity, I was working at that time. I took her in.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, she became my first
child.
daughter. Yes. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. When my mom doesn't have a voice, I talk.
Yeah.
And I put the full stop to it. And
Yeah.
I love it. It really, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the number. I feel my brother, we took away. I don't talk to him.
Yeah.
And he feels that way. I really because you guys are girls, you have outshined me. No, we did not shine you, Buti.
Munga mutsi she munu gai. Lena le owner ntlo itsikeng.
So I wouldn't be any number.
Yeah.
I love where I am, and I love also the position that my parents have given me, and also I love the respect that my siblings are giving me. Not only when now laula or who are leader or who's dealing marina. No, they know, they respect that, and we are happy.
So, Dr. Kgoale, you spoke about your parents getting married and just preparing you guys for life, wanting the best for you, and they could only do that through education. Your mom, your dad was married? Are you coming out of marriage?
I'm coming out of marriage. My parents got married. I think I was, because Nike was Troela at that time. Yeah, so I think it must have been 1990 when they got married. raised us, built a home, and fast forward, they got divorced.
They got
unfortunately.
when you were older.
But 2010. 2010, they got divorced in 2010. And I think it was better.
It was better.
It was better. And I'm proud of my mom for having stuck it up until that long. I don't think the problem started in 2009.
No, obviously.
You understand?
Re dula go fihlela. Ga o tsamaya mo.
And I'm proud of her
for
for sticking up that long and thinking, I need to do this for my kids.
Yeah.
They need this. And honestly, we are good products, all three of us actually. We've got, my brother is a civil engineer.
Yeah.
My younger sister is a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
So they did well. They did well, and this is where our journey ends.
Yeah.
And I've got a relationship with both of them. Obviously, I'm with my mom, but I've got a good relationship with my dad.
With both of them.
And we're pushing, we're living.
And you get married. When did you get married?
I got because Magadi, yes, in 2014.
Yeah.
I met my husband in 2013. My ex-husband in 2013.
Yeah.
Things were like in a hurry. And then 2014, and Chamagadi, and
Yeah. And then you've got 2 beautiful children.
Oh,
Is it the best thing that came out of the marriage?
the best thing that God blessed me with.
Yeah.
I love being a mom, and I think I'm a good mom. I excel. Besides being a doctor,
Yeah.
that is my second calling, guys.
Love that.
I love being a mom, and my kids, I think they love me as well.
We'll ask them.
I know they do. You're the best.
Yeah. What type of a mom are you? Because I look at myself, I'm very busy. I'm very busy. And sometimes I feel guilty. Maybe I'm not spending enough time with my kids, but I just squeeze everything at a time, the short space of time that I have. How do you manage? How do you juggle your life? You are here now. Where are they? When do you see them? When do you have mommy time?
Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
8 to 5.
Monday to Saturday, 8 to 5.
I speak Vita. I speak my business. I speak my job.
Yeah.
And my kids know that.
Yeah.
The minute I get into the house, I take that crown off.
Yes.
I take my makeup off. I wear one of those ugly gowns and slippers. And I'm a mom. And I think I'm a baby mom.
Yeah.
Lishata, Gaveta, Homla, Laras,
Yes.
I'm that type of mom. And I feel me now being a single mom, I wouldn't do it without the support that I've put around me.
Your community.
My sister, she's the best.
Yeah.
My sister's friend, Mbali, she's the best. My helper, who has been with me now for 8 years, since my daughter was 1.
One thing about you and your helper, every day I'm like, hey, this one, she doesn't have helper problems.
So many years. Transplant.
I don't know my young aunt.
A whole service of thousands for free. She's the best. My au pair now, who just joined the family.
Oh my gosh, au pairs. You're still gonna pay for au pairs.
She's the best. So my mom, I've made sure that I've got people around me that between 8 and 5 when I'm not there, they will go to the netball matches, they will go to school, they will go to the parties, and but I make sure that I squeeze my kids in. They need to be here. If without a miracle, when I'm shooting content, whatever, you'll see them on my Instagram. There's a very funny video we did on Mother's Day.
When you were shooting something, they came to hug you.
Barry. Also, you are using us. You're using us so that you are famous and you can make money. I'm using you guys so that we can make money and you will eat.
Yes.
So they know. And they understand when I'm saying, guys, let's bring butternut. Butternut is our pet. the guinea pig, bring butternut, let's take a video. But also you can post it and your people can like and you can be famous. You see now, you understand. You understand. So yeah, I really make time for them.
You make time
for them. There's a lot that is happening. There's friends, there's weddings, there's events, there's this. But I make sure. I make sure that I make time for them.
And we do the best that we can with what we have. There was a point in your life, you speak about narcissism a lot. And I feel that, which I stand to be corrected, a lot of us women, we love the term narcissism or narcissist. He's a narcissist, you know? What is narcissism? And how did you experience narcissism? How did you realize
that
you're in a narcissistic relationship?
You know, being a doctor now, there's a chapter somewhere in medical school, I think it's in our 5th year or final year, where you do psychiatry and you do personality disorders. Somewhere at the bottom there, they do mention it. But, you know,
when you're inside,
when you study to pass, right?
Yeah.
So there are top chapters. Henka Master chapter 1 to 5, 6-7. I did say 2%. I don't. So it's a chapter I missed, honestly.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about that. So when I met this thing, I was like, okay, narcissist is a person who, in a relationship, will love bomb you when you meet them. You will feel like you've met your soulmate.
Do
you understand? You will feel like you've met your soulmate, only to find out that they are mimicking what you want.
I hear you.
They read you. Okay, Kgoale wants this, and that. Let me be that. So I want a soulmate.
You will a twin flame in Nalwena.
So they put on that mask and be that. Years, months, weeks go by, whatever, it depends. So years went by, and then this mask started coming off. But remember, you're so deep inside.
Kids.
You are in, not even before. You are in denial of, this person is really changing on me. In whatever situation you may be in, it may be because now they start to bring in the family, their extended family, their kids or whatever. Then they start to change on you.
Yeah.
And you can't accept it. You think, am I doing something wrong? Is it me? What is happening? And it goes. Will it get better? No. Until now, you feel like I can't even talk anymore. I can't even breathe anymore in this relationship. So that's where it's going.
Yeah.
Then you're done.
Sure.
So it's a person who's self-centered. It's a person who only cares about themselves.
Yeah.
A person who has got no empathy on anyone. Who everything is about them. You know. And how are you in a marriage when everything is about the next person? You can't. And that's where I am. That's why I had to end it.
Yeah.
It had to come to an end.
Was it easy though to finally say, or not divorce people like I think we've all done that.
It wasn't, especially you would understand being somehow in a public eye.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Your relationship being in a public eye
have to explain.
Is not easy. I'm not only explaining to me and my kids and my mom and my dad. I also had a whole cloud to explain to. And I had to think long and hard.
How am I going to do this one?
Is this what I really want?
Yeah.
And what I did, and my friends were against it. My sister and her friend were for it, but I sat down and I told them, my marriage is ending and I don't want to go back. How do I not go back?
Yes.
Let me write a statement.
Ooh.
Because with
the public.
and say, because ideology, you're going to go back.
Yes.
How many times am I saying I'm going to
Yeah.
Pitori 1 month?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
I think that really helped me. I'm not saying I needed public validation or whatever, but it helped me to own up to the fact that I don't want this marriage. Women would understand back and forth idea.
Always.
But to me, that's what put the full stop.
Yeah.
Writing that statement, it was like I'm signing a contract with the world.
Yeah.
Not that I needed them, but
No.
I was signing it with them to say,
It was for yourself.
yes.
Yes.
But how are people going to take me serious? Jwale ke boeletše, ke jwang, ha o sa- bile ha o na le motho a tlo consult-a ko surgery ya ka because-
Dr. Lasrafa
Oh, ke sa gafa, wa tsena wa tsena, o rile wa sepela, jwale o nnetšeng. You understand? So
Yeah.
I had to do that. And part of what I was writing in that statement was my kids. The way they were starting to react to the abuse
Yeah.
that nobody knew about, obviously. Emotional, physical, financial, whatever type of form of abuse that was happening, they were starting to react.
Yeah.
And them reacting really showed me bana ba ba bona. And what type of kids am I raising? Am I raising a type of B child? I saw this from my parents.
Yeah.
Do I want a me again? Or which is
A lot of generations later.
do I want a me again? So can I cut the curse?
Yeah.
Can I really be the one to cut this and say, not with my kids?
And you know, in marriages, sometimes when it's bad, you'll just say, okay, maybe I can just stay for the kids, you know. And when it starts to affect the very same thing that you say, at least I'm sacrificing for them, then like, what am I here for? You know, there's no reason that I'm here. But I always say, if my marriage gets to that, man,
It's not worth
it's
it
not even
because
worth it.
at the end of the day, you're damaging them more
Yeah.
by staying than actually if you left.
Yeah.
I've never seen healthier kids than I'm seeing them now.
Oh my gosh.
Being single and all that,
Yeah.
a single mom, I feel sorry for my boy because he's surrounded by
With
girls,
women.
women, but we really
Yeah.
try to speak with that voiceover.
Plus you've got a deep voice.
Yeah, so it's not worth it. You are doing more damage by staying to your kids than actually than leaving.
Yeah. Are you guys not co-parenting when you're speaking about you single parent? Yes, you are a single parent, but are you guys not co-parenting? Especially for the boy child. Actually, for the girl child as well. How's your co-parenting?
We're not like, and it goes again to the personality, the narcissism.
So they abandon their kids?
To hurt
Oh
me,
my
maybe.
God.
Because it hurts me.
It hurts you.
Yo,
Kofeda.
like on Father's Day.
And the schools. What's
Ay,
up?
ow, my sister.
I didn't go to the baby dead.
O fella kae? Ka o lo fisha bana sekolo.
Ka Father's Day.
But I will shield them for as long as I can.
Ugh.
On Father's Day, it's just now because they're on the primary side. On the prep side, never say school on the Friday.
Yeah.
Now, on Saturday, what was happening, it was a father soccer, what?
Yeah.
Fruwa sorry, mamkara by cancelled. Cancelled.
Mm.
So on Monday, it wasn't cancelled. Then I read the wrong message. Blame your au pair because she said it was cancelled. I will shield them for as long as I can.
I hear you.
Because I remember the year before last, my driver went.
What's one Kenya ka motho mo tseleng?
But Leona, that's why I cancel because
It was not like
he will not engage with the other dads. At the end of the day, he's
not the dad.
He's not the dad.
Yeah.
And he's just an employee.
Yes.
We say contract.
You know, we're laughing about this, and it's a serious pandemic to single parents.
Yo, guys, dikolo tse le tsona di emenyana.
Ba go na le this other thing on TikTok ba re dikolo tse a di nyake o sena baby daddy la di patela tsona ne ba di tata go ngwana.
Yo, guys, retouching.
Yo.
Retouching. So even stepdads must come in gay.
But step
Step
up.
up.
Something.
Step up. Love our kids.
You know? Oh, so I'm just so disappointed, even. And we are laughing about it, but it's not a laughing matter. But anyway, guys, we're not here to speak about it. We are here on the blue couch, which is the working wife, the working woman. We're here to speak about business.
Please.
So now, being a single working mom, divorced now, is your divorce final?
Yes.
Let's just wrap up the marriage situation. What is one thing that you learned about marriage?
There are good things and there are bad things, obviously.
Yeah.
But the good things that I've learned, I'll remarry again
Oh,
because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not bitter. I will remarry again, and I've healed and I know what I'm bringing to the table.
Oh.
Because I wouldn't be where I am
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that marriage. It grounded me. It made me sit down and kidule ka gae ke be mosadi and be able to focus on things that really matter, which was my career, which was building a home, which was building a house. You understand? So it gave me a focus on how to make money and how to use that money. So that's what I got out. And I will marry again because I feel that having a partner, it stabilizes you. It makes you sit and focus on things that really matter.
Matters.
Not that you can't when you're alone, but it did that for me.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm continuing that now that I'm alone, but the foundation came from that. The bad things, well, it's the bad things. And I feel we wouldn't have bad marriages if people can heal from their childhood traumas.
Yeah.
We
So
all
true.
have childhood traumas,
Yeah.
but heal. Or papa o na le absent, hey mama ga o be a betwa, hey tšhelete ne e sego, hey wena o tlhokile dieta, heal. Do you understand? Heal and seek help. When you're sitting on that medical aid, there are psychologists out there, arba dendi millionaires. Let's go to therapy.
Yeah. Therapy is very important.
It's very important, and there's nothing embarrassing about going to therapy. Heal from your childhood traumas. If we heal, marriages, honestly, they will be healthier.
They will thrive.
Lifespan on a 5 years. Because Velanyo lays it says,
Gape
5.
Noranyela,
Hey,
no.
ilekana li license.
I Noranyela, no.
Social media is just making it worse.
Worse.
Now I think that's what contributed.
Yeah.
It's social media, the way everything, girls are so accessible now on social media. It's what's killing
But
marriages.
don't you think it's us who just launch our husbands? Or, I don't know.
No. Ba re kilong khala ba re he o poster wa lena a se poster a o launch motho motho wa te launcha ene lona people not okay maybe batho ka bana ka batho
Yeah. But
even those single girls na ke ba blame ba DM ba ba rena because now me being on this side of the world okay DM. So I really understand why girls do what they do and each to their own. If a man is not strong enough, he'll be tempted and guys, keep
But I just want to comment that this is the reason why I have this conversation. I have this podcast. You're a divorced woman, you're a single mom, but you are still working. You are still just most probably driving the same car, staying in the same house. You are continuing with life. You just nest the kids, nest the absence of the father, but you are not in shambles.
And that is a privilege that God gave me, and I don't take it for granted. There are so many women who want to leave their marriages, but they can't because what we're from now. But again, the education that I had, the job that I had, gave me that platform to say, I can leave and I can do it on my own. And I'm actually even doing better. I'm doing better. I started a business. I mean, who builds a business after a divorce? I'm always saying my business is the same age as my divorce.
Ooh.
They are the same age.
Sure.
Flex.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, please.
Yes, my relationship ended in 2022. And that's when I started my business.
Yeah.
That's when Vita was born. So who does that? Like my sister always says that, oh, crash ani.
Ophunyuka bamphethe.
Oh, crash ani when I got what crash. I can see it. I'm still
Computers
waiting.
crash.
I go, after all,
Yo.
go crash. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe let's say it. I don't know. But I've done so much
Yeah.
that I'm even asking myself for you.
How did I get out
How
of
do
this?
How do I build a home?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
moving into my brand new house next week Friday.
Please, let's give it in the comment section. Oh, wow.
Next week Friday, yes. I'm brand new. That's why my house is the same age as my divorce.
Flex.
So I can say it's God.
Yeah.
It's God. He really did restore me. And he's showing off. He's really, really showing off through me and through what he gave me and blessed me with in the past 3 years.
Sure. Congratulations, Doc. We are very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Anyway, talking about the business, why we are here, because now we are just like
Yeah, we should have had this conversation a long time ago. Why
2
not?
hours. We should have had this conversation about your life and then business, because I'm very proud of what you do. I've never really seen it being done by a Black person the way you're doing it. Please tell us about your aesthetic business.
Okay. Now I'm divorced.
Yeah.
I'm moving out of, I feel like I need to leave this place.
Yeah.
So
So you utsiyabana.
yes, I need to leave. But
Sure.
what am I gonna do in Gauteng? Kishang, GP.
Ish.
Really,
Kwa wanyiwa kwa.
But COVID has even taught us that flu is self-limiting. It's going to fall after 14 days. So people don't consult anymore. What can I do? Then a very good friend of mine, Dr. Bert.
She does the body.
Yes.
Ah.
She says to me, cut the side. Come to the aesthetic world.
Wow.
You really look like the part.
Yes.
So you can really make it. And I was like, okay, let me.
Sure.
Traveled to Turkey, then I bumped into a hair transplant. Like I bumped into it. I was like, what is that?
Sure.
They were like, who does that?
Yeah.
What are doctors? Can I do that? Can I do that? Then that's exactly how I started.
Collided with your business.
Then I was like, no more GP, started my training in aesthetic, in hair transplants, because actually that's where I started. My training in hair transplants, and the rest is history.
Sure. What year is this?
This is 2002. Immediately after my divorce.
2002 or
2022.
2022.
Yo.
Yeah. Like, when I was watching you guys, it's not so long ago.
Yes. 2022.
Yeah.
That was 2022. I bumped into this. Then I went to Egypt with it. I just ran with it, did my training, immediately came back to South Africa, opened my aesthetic clinic, and launched it as a hair transplant clinic, and everything, all the aesthetic training that came thereafter.
As you're building your business, as you're starting your business, you're going through a divorce. How are you juggling that?
I'm here. I'm selling there's also GP practices that I need to get rid of. I'm running a household Kishile bana in our matrimonial home.
Yeah.
Now I'm this side squatting with my sister.
Yes.
Then there's the training. Then I'm thinking, let me find a place where I can open this. It's all happening at the same time.
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking at the same time, eventually I want to take the kids. So let me also establish a home this side.
Sure.
All at the same fucking time.
Yeah. Are you guys fighting? Or it's just like quiet?
We are fighting. Risha na kwale kwa guys. The meeting, the what?
Family meeting.
Yeah. The family meeting. It's not divorce.
Yes.
Family meeting. Ki au dimole fase co-parenting. How bereke. Cheleta irona because I'm starting this. I'm running my household here, business there. My kids are there.
Yeah.
That's when eventually I said, once I opened office in 2023, in 2023, Feb.
Yeah.
That's when I opened office. Vita opened. I was like, cause every second day. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I'm crying because all the memories are here. God, you know what? Bana baka, dikolo tša magweng, ba tšea le marangwana.
Aha.
Heck.
Pele sa le bana. A re ye.
Let's go stay with my sister.
Yeah.
She took me in with my helper,
Sure.
and she was staying with a friend at that time. And we just stayed.
Yeah.
What's that, Radula?
Home is where the people are. It doesn't
Till
matter
today.
what we do. Yeah.
Till today.
Yeah.
Radula.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know how it's going to be when we move out next time.
She's going to cry.
No, she
The
already
kids also-
already moved out because she got
Okay.
married last year. So she already moved out.
Okay.
Then when she Kgoale, her friend. But I get to I don't know.
You're back to single parenting now, staying alone. But face that how.
So then everything is happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Vita then just started.
2023.
2023.
How do you start? Do you just open office and you're like, hello?
With social media,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Yes.
To start any day,
Yeah.
any time.
True.
I was lucky at that. That's why all things happen for the good. I was lucky at that time because my sister's friend at the time is a social media manager.
Who's your sister's friend? Who's your sister? I need to give these ladies a shout out.
Balosi and Bali.
Wow.
Yeah.
They are just your girls.
Shout
Shout out. Oh my gosh.
Yesterday I was with my sister, actually.
I'm sure she was so angry. Hi, girls.
So I'm lucky at the time.
Yeah.
She's in social media. She's
Manager.
a social media. So she decided, I'm managing this. Came up with the brand, came up with the logo, launching everything, the hair transplant. When I'm doing my training that side, she's the one saying sending content. Already we are saying what? Opening. So
Coming
by the time
soon.
we had, because we started posting this now in 2022, December. So by the time we opened in February,
People were waiting.
we had 6 clients wanting to do hair transplants
Wow.
on the first day.
Yeah.
So the hype was already there.
Yeah.
So it really worked for me. Really, she's staying with me in the house. So we are talking this.
You're strategizing day and night. Yeah.
Narcissist. Because we talk about narcissists until
First,
midnight.
yeah.
Till 2 business. So yeah,
Yes.
it was God who just put her there as well to start my business. And that's how easy it was for me to start and have clients on my first day.
Yeah. Let's speak hair transplant. Educate us. What is a hair transplant? Because some of us, we just think hair is something we grow with. It's nothing that you can put it in me. What is hair transplant?
Hair transplant basically is when you take hair from one body part and plant it in whatever body part that you want.
Okay.
When I say that is because you can do a beard, you can do an eyebrow, which I did, you can do your hairline, and you can take hair from anywhere.
Even my private parts?
No, I haven't done it, but I think it can. I've taken the hair from the arms, I've taken hair from
But
the
this
chest.
is soft. If you're going to take hair from here and
You
put
know,
it
there are
away.
people who are very hairy.
Yeah.
Yes, like we want good hair. There are people
Yeah.
who are very hairy on their
On the
chest.
chest.
So we can use that for your eyebrows. Sorry, for your beard. So moving hair from one place to another. So how I then come in, because people, normally they're bold.
Yeah.
Men go bold. Women can also go bold, which really is not that common. The minute a woman is bold now is a pathology. And those type of women who have hair loss is because of the hairstyles that they do. It's got a lot to do with the hairstyles that we do and the way we take care of our hair. Remember, white people, do they plait their hair?
No.
Do they put chemicals on their hair?
And then, but already hairline and they've got just long hair.
I don't think it was God's plan for us to do what we are doing to our hair. And I'm so proud to say, especially if you look at my content now, I'm talking a lot about Afro hair, about how to take care of it. I'm so proud, even with my daughter, she doesn't want to plait anymore.
Love that.
It was not God's plan. Let's change the narrative.
Now.
Silky straight hair is not beauty. How am I now?
You're so gorgeous. Coil, short.
And we see this a lot with people especially celebrities, because those are people that are in our eyes,
Yeah.
who are a bit older. Uyanda Bully. What is she doing now? She's talking a lot about taking off her wig now because she's. Do you understand? Why are we doing it at a Basetsana Kgoale? She doesn't put wigs anymore. So why are we doing it at a later age?
Yeah.
And thinking, or when we are younger, straight hair, braiding, dreadlocks, whatever is beauty. It's damaging our hair.
Yeah.
More money for me, obviously, but
Yes.
it is really damaging your hair the way the way you process your hair.
And then are there people that are just born bald? Bald? Is it bald or bald?
It can also, there are diseases. There are diseases, autoimmune diseases, where your own cells fight with your hair follicles. Then you'll be bald. Alopecia areata, fibrosing alopecia. So there are those lynching planopilaris. There are conditions where it's your own cells that are fighting against your own hair follicles, and it's a medical condition. So you can't put an umbrella approach and say, do you have hair loss? We do a hair transplant. We have to find out what type of hair loss you have. Is it because of just pulling, which is what most women have because of braids and whatnot? They lose their hair, and then we can do a hair transplant for.
Yeah.
But there are medical conditions where you will have a hair loss, and that's where doctors come in, doing the biopsies, finding out why you're losing hair loss, and giving you a medical treatment for that, which is a lot of what I do, actually.
So how does somebody who has no hairline, I think this is the most common thing for women, hey, it's not hairline, what is the first thing that I do? I call your office, I come and consult, or what?
Yes, the best thing will be to come and consult. Well, I do also do virtual consultations. Actually, I'm getting even people from Australia and England and the US. Yeah, so we do virtual consultation, but ideally, I would want you to come in so we can have the feel and the touch of the hair that we'll be transplanting. So you come in for a consultation. We are on social media, however, DM us.
Yeah.
And then that is also, you book your consultation, you come in. Then we talk about what is the problem and how we can fix it. And also to explain to you what actually the procedure is all about.
Yeah.
There's one thing that seeing it on social media than me really showing you that this is what we do. We take this hair and the fact that I also did it.
Did you do it?
Yes, I did a transplant on the 25th of January.
So where did you put your hair? Or
Yeah, I didn't really have traction.
yeah,
But
what is traction? Why are you
like,
speaking to me like I'm a doctor?
traction is like the pulling.
Okay.
Yes, because of the braids, because of the straight back and the straight up, you are pulling your hair, and then this part will go missing.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have that, but my hairline was just too far back and weak.
Okay.
So that's why I did it. I went on a perfect job.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
So I did a transplant then, and I did an eyebrow transplant as well. No, not because of the constant plucking out.
Yeah.
It was kind of weak. My eyebrows were weak. So I did that as well. So
Sure. So even men come to you.
yes, men come because they don't want to be bald anymore. They wanted a bit of hair. Yeah, I've done a few celebrities that we will see their journey on. I did like a DJ.
Is it?
Yes,
We're
we did
gonna
like a
see
DJ, so
him
we'll
actually.
see
Yeah.
how his transplant goes. But yeah, men also come.
Sure.
It used to be for white people a lot.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
it's nothing that I know of.
Yes, it used to be for white people a lot, and also in South Africa, it was not that popular. Well, there are popular clinics, but I think now as black doctors, and we're making a noise about it. We're making a noise about it to say, we're here, stop going to Turkey, and I actually specialize in Afro hair, which is also a market that has been neglected because it's more complicated. Our hair's more coily.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge to do a hair transplant with an Afro, but it's a challenge I've taken, and I'm proud to say 99% of my practice is Afro hair.
Sure. How long has it been?
3 years.
3 years now. Now you are a pro now.
We're pro.
Sleeping, waking up at 12, you can just
Do it. We lay our hours now. I was even telling my team yesterday, Kere, between Punchy and us going to plant the hair, it used to take me about 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
Now it's taking me 4.
sure. From 7 to 4.
Yeah. I'm faster, more skilled. So yeah.
So what do? You punch, then you slot in the hairs.
Yeah, there's a special machine that I use. It's a motor machine that drills the hair out from the roots.
Okay.
So once the hair is drilled out, and then I would say, okay, this type of hairline will need maybe 2,000 hairs. So somebody has to, I will take it out, then somebody has to sit and actually count it and say, Doc, you said you wanted 2,000, we have 2,000.
And that's why you say it's difficult to do afro hair, because how do you count that? It's almost as if you bunch.
No, you're now in 1.
Okay.
So that machine extracts the hair one by one. So it's just that with afro, our hair is a bit
coily.
So the roots are coily.
Ah.
So then we'll take it out, somebody else counts it, and then I will then make little holes where now in the front where we're going to plant the hair, then take that hair, plant it in.
And
That
then?
tiny thing, one by one. So she will tell me we've got 2,000 hairs. I will need to make 2,000 holes, and then we put that hair back.
No. Your job is hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Sure.
And it takes 6-7 hours to do that.
So in a day, how many transplants can you
One.
do? You can only do one.
I'm only one person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Are
know
you-
there are other clinics who will do 2-3, but there's a whole 2-3 doctors.
Yeah.
But I'm alone as a doctor, so I can only do one. I still have other things to do.
Yeah. Are you willing to expand? Are you going to expand eventually?
I am willing and I want to expand into another province in South Africa and go take it up
Yeah.
outside the country as well.
Yeah.
There are many people that I'm working with outside the country. We've actually formed our little, there are other doctors in Kenya, Dr. Peter, there's Dr. Mvongo, he's in Cameroon, other doctors in Nigeria. So SADC is really struggling. We don't have anyone. So that's why I'm taking care of
SADC region.
basically, yeah. So there's still room to expand.
Sure.
So people must go and study medicine and then do hair transplants. The market is there.
It's there. It's there. So obviously we're gonna leave your business page here. When they get to your business page, they're gonna see your address. Are you? It's in Pretoria, Johannesburg.
I'm in Pretoria, in Waterkloof.
Okay.
Waterkloof, Pretoria.
Yeah,
Pretoria East.
but everything will be on your bio.
Everything is on the bio. I think also on my personal page and also on the business page. Everything
Okay.
is there, yeah.
Yeah. And cost wise, are we looking how much? Just give or take around.
You damage your hair. You do your braids for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then, or you are bald, you're a man. You look like you're 50 when you are 30. Right?
Yes.
And then when you're a woman, you are looking at yourself in the mirror. You can't recognize yourself anymore.
Yes.
You're wearing a duke, and then you're just ugly, basically.
Yes.
And then I'm
Drag
telling you,
us.
is between 30 and 60,000 to fix your problem.
And I'm like,
How'd you know? Why?
and I'm fixing a problem of 30 years old.
Of 30 years old,
Yeah.
and a problem that will take you from looking 50 to 30 years.
Yeah.
A problem that, hair loss is, it's got a psychological impact. It really, women cry.
I think when you have hair, you don't understand what people
Yeah.
that don't have hair go
Yes.
through. Yeah.
I didn't understand until in my consultation room
Yeah.
where women are crying
Yeah.
tears
Yeah.
because they don't have hair. Men wear caps. There's this other guy, Are, he even burnt, he had 50 caps
Sure.
because he has to wear a cap every day. Musano Monga Are, when somebody knocks at the door, even my kids know that they have to run for my duke
Oh, no.
before we open.
Yeah.
My husband has never seen my hair. I sleep with a wig. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it's psychological.
Yeah.
So I'm fixing that. Only 30,000.
Yeah. No. And it's a problem that will be solved for a
For
lifetime.
a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you fix your crown, you fixed everything. You will look prettier. You will work better. You'll just excel in
Yeah.
whatever that you do.
Yeah. Anyway, Doc, anything else you'd like us to know about you that we did not speak about?
Not really.
Or about
no.
your business? Obviously, you're based in Pretoria. You do hair transplant, every hair on somebody's body.
Yes, and it has to be your own hair. Okay, my other thing that I don't talk about,
Yes.
actually being in the hair business, I also have a hair care range and a
Okay.
skincare range.
Okay.
I'll speak a lot about the hair care range because of the hair industry that I'm in,
yeah.
I've realized that Afro hair especially, there's ingredients that are in our products that is part of what is damaging our hair. Sulfur that is in our products that's damaging our hair. So I made sure that I built my own hair care range that will help. I mean, there's no point in me fixing your hair and leaving you like this and say go
and use
sort
whatever
out yourself, because you're going to fall into the same traps that you fell into. So that's where the hair care range came. So we've got the moisturizers, the hair food, the shampoos, the mist sprays, the hair oils. Yeah, and my daughter always says, Aru, this oil is working magic. Look at my hair. It really, me and hair used to struggle a lot. Now,
hair.
Something. My hair was never growing, but
Yeah.
it's healthier now, and I believe part of it is because of those products and the way also I have a hair care routine. I speak a lot about hair care routines and skincare
There are
routines.
routines.
Yes.
Sure.
Hey.
After 10 days.
When you have braids, you need to wash your hair. So, and we all fell into that trap.
Yes.
And it's what will make your hair fall and get damaged.
So your hair products are also in your clinic?
Yes, they're in the clinic. They also have a website, vitashop.com,
Yeah.
where we selling the products as well. That we are online.
Because as maybe I'm still putting together money to
You
come
can
and
use
do
the products.
I can start
Yes,
using the
yes.
products. All right. And the skincare?
The skincare, we have a facial wash,
Yeah.
a cleanser. We've got a serum and also glutathione tablets. It's all about the glow. It's about
It's all about the glow.
brightening up the pigmentation. We don't want to make you a yellow bone, but we just want to make you a clearer and more glowing and less pigmented than you may be on your face and the rest of the body.
Love
so,
that.
yeah. It's already to my yellow bone.
Anyway, a little bleacher.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this. I still feel that it was a short conversation. We would have had 2 conversations, separate ones on the Own Narrative podcast about just life and then about the business. But I'm just glad that it happened eventually.
Eventually. Please, guys, forgive me. Yeah, but there's room to come back.
There's always room to come
there's room
back.
to come back.
So, yeah. We'll see you in the future.
All right.
Yes, especially because now you're still 3 years in the business. Just tracking your progress. It will be great
maybe
to
in
see
5
where
years
you
time.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1,000 days, and they say every business you must give it 1,000 days.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yes, you must. It's 3 years. You must give your business 1,000 days,
Which is 3
to
years.
See, yes,
Okay.
to see if it's failing. There's no point in giving up in the first year. You haven't tried all aspects.
enough.
Yes,
Yeah.
give yourself 3 years, 1,000 days.
I take that. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate time here more than anything because you are losing a lot of money being here.
Yeah.
You must have been doing greater things than here, but you gave us your time. Really appreciate it, and we apologize for yesterday.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's why I really had to make it happen today.
I was so glad when Newa told me that, no, she's available. So I'm like, I want to have a conversation with that woman. Social media will make you feel that you know people, and it's the first time we see.
It's the first time we meet, actually, but it's like, and I missed, I remember there was a Women's Day event in Kgoale's Dal that you came to. Was it last year?
Yabo, yes. Last year,
Yes, I was
31
supposed
August.
to come.
You were supposed
Yes.
to come.
You were talking.
Yes. At DLU one.
Yeah. It's coming again, Women's Day.
Thank you so forever living. Thank you, peace correction product. Anyway, guys, it's love and light from me. Thank you so much, Dr. Kgoale. Guys, take this moment to subscribe. It's absolutely free. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, and we are on 91,000. It's free on your side because that's why let's subscribe. So please do take a moment to subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.